Yo, what's up, you tactical bastards? I keep getting PMs and people telling me to show your knives, show your knives. I know you got knives, dude. You got a good knife collection. How come you don't show it? I don't like showing things I don't know things about. That's why. Because you know, you might want to say. I mean, I know a little bit about knives. I do have a nice knife collection. What I have good quality stuff here. Believe it or not, most of these knives, almost all these knives, were sent to me or given to me. Because I'm not a guy that's like in the knives heavily, but I do like them now more than I did before because now I have them. And I appreciate the craftsmanship and quality of them. But, you know, I didn't save up all month to go buy a knife because usually I go buy a gun. But I will show you the knives that really great people sent me and good friends sent me through the years. Some are still my friends to this day, and some ain't. Shit happens. What are you gonna do? But we're not gonna get into that because that just irritates me. Sorry, everybody's home today, so you're gonna hear doors slamming and dogs barking and. I'm making this video now because we're getting a nasty hurricane fucking Sandy's coming and whatever. There's always something to fuck things up, right? And I know what that's going to do. It's going to screw up the shotgun series because now with the fucking hurricane, who knows what's going on with the mail, right? So I got these little buffer videos in between to keep us communicating, keep you guys entertained, and that's all I can come up with is to bring my knives out. Now these ain't all my knives. I have quite a few other folding knives, but these are all the ones I want to show for now. First of all, how I take care of my knives is I do use Ballistol as a fantastic product to use to protect your knives. Okay, unless you have some kind of commemorative gold inlay or something like that. Which none of these do, and I use Ballistol because I don't really ever mess with them or use them too much, so they sit and sit and sit, and there's humidity in the air which has moisture and can damage the metal. So I coat it with either this or I wipe it down with this nice silicone rag from Clean Bore. Clean Bore is my favorite silicone rag. We can start with the fixed knives, and I'll tell you the story behind them. This first one here, this is my first K-bar. It's not the first time I seen a K-bar. The first time I seen a K-bar was when I was hooked up with Howard from the bunker, and he showed me a K-bar. And ever since he showed me it and then handed it to me, I was hooked. The thing is just solid and just amazing quality. I mean, it feels indestructible. It feels like doesn't feel like you can break it. And what I like about the K-bar is it has some weight to it, and the knife runs through the whole handle. Now I know that's a good thing because I cook a lot, and when I buy them chef knives, I know a little bit about a good knife. A good knife will run through the whole handle. A shitty knife stops at the handle and it's attached. That you don't want. I do know that because that sucks. With this though, I think this is the most indestructible knife out of everything I have here, even the Glock knife. It's more indestructible because it's steel all the way through, and then you got this round steel head. Christ, you can use that as a hammer. You can hammer something in with that. And it's just super heavy duty. This thing, no matter how brutal you are with it, if you can break a K-bar, you're some kind of an animal. You know what I mean? This is really, really something. I love this coating on here. I don't know what it's called, but it's beautiful. And then what I do is, because I never use it, I keep this on the side of my bed in a sheath. I remember I used to call it a case when I didn't know shit. I still don't know shit, but at least I know how to call that a sheath. I keep that on the side of my bed for any, you know, just with the gun. It just goes hand in hand. But when I'm not using it, I usually wipe it with this awesome silicone rag. Keeps the blade from pitting, and it's good for leather too. So this has a tightly wrapped leather handle. And this Clean Bore rag, I've had this thing for I don't know, over a year now. And look at it. Look what it did. They never dry out. It's like Ballistol. These smell really nice, okay? They got a really nice fragrance to them too. And I'll just do that once in a while to keep the knife in good shape. And it's silicone. It's good for it. That's my K-bar. That's probably my favorite knife. Mr. 45 Bullet sent me that for my birthday. It is my favorite knife. Thank you, Bill. Next, we got something really, really intimidating and beautiful. This is just a real looker here. This is a Booker or a Booker. Was it Booker or Boker? Well, the word book has two O's, and this has one O. So do you say it different? Is it Boker or Booker? I don't know. All I know is this is a seriously beautiful knife. I don't use it. I just use it for display. A real nice guy from Ireland sent this to me. He watches the channel. He loves the channel. And this is probably one of the nicest knives anyone ever sent me. It's absolutely beautiful. And it's very intimidating. And by the looks of it, you can use it for defense. You can use it for a tool. You can use this for hunting. This is for everything. It's freaking huge. But the style of the way it's shaped, you can see you can use it for defense, hunting, or a tool. This is like all around. Great survival knife, that's what this is. This thing is beautiful. I'm not sure what the handle's made out of. It looks like the knife goes all the way through. It's one solid piece. It looks like some kind of fiberglass or graphite with a clear coating over it, and it has a wood grain under it, but I think it's fiberglass. It's gorgeous. This thing's ridiculous, so beautiful. And it's one of my favorite knives to look at. And anytime I handle my knives, because I never handle them, I just get my silicone rag and wipe them down. And then I put them away so they don't pit. That's a bad boy right there. This next knife, once again, Mr. 45 Bullet. This is a Glock knife. And I don't know. I don't know anything about knives, guys. I don't know what to tell you about it. It's a fixed blade. I don't know if the blade goes all the way through or not. I don't know. I can't tell. It doesn't feel like it does, but it might. You guys might know better than me. It says Glock 78 made in Austria, so it is made from Glock. It ain't no bullshit. And it's just a smaller version of these. And another great survival knife, I guess I would call that. Thing's awesome. And I think it's really cool that Glock makes it, because I'm a Glock fan. Mr. 45 Bullet gave me that one. And it comes with this polymer sheath. Okay. You know what's good about this knife? This is a good knife. Like, see this knife and this knife, I'd be afraid to mess them up. This one, you ain't afraid. You want to do all the rough stuff with this, I'd probably use this. As far as an edge goes, it feels alright to me. I don't know a good edge from a bad edge. I just know if it cuts, it's sharp. That's all I know. Now I got these folding knives. We'll start with the Espada. This is the medium Espada, and this is back when I was trying to get the website going and things just wasn't working out, and I'm just not part of the website anymore. And at the time, things were different, and we sold these on that Armory Express website, which I'm not affiliated with that no more, but that's how I got this. And this is a real nice knife. It's really light. Is it worth the money? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I'd pay $200 for this. It's nice. I felt nicer knives that are built better than this, that are cheaper than this. I think it's just more about the look, that it's real pretty. That's why it costs so much money. But I will say this thing is razor sharp. Like, you can shave with this. It's extremely sharp. I will say that, and it is beautiful the way it's shaped. This is a great knife for self-defense, right here. It's perfect size, it's not too big, and it's very, very intimidating, and it's really sharp. I already cut myself on it once. Same with this one. This is the Spartan. Great knife for self-defense. Not really that great for a tool. I don't know if it's good for chopping or carving or opening boxes and stuff. This is more of a survival knife, a fighting knife, because it's, especially the way this is shaped, it's shaped for your hand. And this thing is built like a brick. I will say that. This thing is very, very sturdy. Solid polymer. It's got a steel skeleton inside it. That's all I can tell you about it. It's pretty sharp. It's not real sharp. It's got a nice edge on it. I don't know if it's good steel or bad steel. They're made in Taiwan, but it's cold steel. It's supposed to be a good knife company. This knife's really special to me because my friend Mike from Extreme Guns, this was the first knife he ever sent me. He sent me a bunch of knives, but this is the first thing he ever sent me. It's when I first met him. And we talk on the phone at least once every 2 weeks, once a week. And he's from California. And, whoops, and it is forward assist, I didn't know that. It's more like a dagger shape, but I think daggers have a blade on each side, but it still looks like a dagger from far away. This is a great self-defense knife, I would say. It's built nice. I mean, for a Chinese knife, when I hold it and move the blade, it doesn't move at all side to side. That's what I do, and I move it this way. It feels really solid. It's built really good. I mean, for the kind of knife it is, it's surprisingly tough. It's stainless steel blade, but I'm not sure what kind of steel it is. And I love this knife, and it's sentimental to me too. I like carrying it too. It's easy to carry, and plus I just got to tighten the clip up. It's getting loose. But Michael, that's when we first met, and you sent me that. It was really nice of you. Here's another knife a subscriber sent me. It's one of my favorite knives I have. I carry it really probably 60% of the time more than any other knives. This is a Kershaw. These are about between $30 and $40. They're really, really nice. It holds a great edge. I use it all the time for opening boxes, carving, you know, believe it or not, when I'm working on my guns and I'm using this wooden dowel, I'm always carving this wooden dowel to different shapes all the time with this knife, because I'm working on my guns and pushing on certain areas because I don't want to scratch up my gun. So the wooden dowels is handy to have, and then if you have a knife, you can carve it down and make it small to get in this stuff, to compress springs and stuff like that. So I know it sounds silly, but I don't want to mess my guns up. So I'm always using this as a tool. Plus, I just always have it on me, and I love this knife. A subscriber sent that to me, and it's fucking awesome. Period. It's a great knife for the money. Mr. Two Fierce sent me this. I think I'm right on that, man. I got a bad memory. This is a Benchmade. This means a lot to me because I love Benchmades, but I hate their prices, and I just can't get myself to spend $140 for a Benchmade, and that's just like, medium. Benchmades really go up there. They go up to $400, some of them. But this is really nice. I like the slide thumb lock it has on it. And this surprisingly never ever loses its edge. I'm not sure what the model this is called, but a guy sent me this, and when he sent me it, it was used, and even though it was used, it was still razor sharp. It still had a beautiful edge on it, and it's the only Benchmade I own. I would like to, if I collected knives and I had the money, I would collect Benchmades because I'm just so impressed with their quality. And the style, just the way their styles of knives, the way they look, the way they're shaped, they're really, really cool. And I like that unique thumb lock it has, a slide on there. It's really cool. And I still have this. I carry this a lot. These two I carry more than anything because they're real, real tough, and I won't break them. I know I won't break these. This knife is real special to me. When I first met Cutlery Lover, Jeff, he sent me this. He sent me this like 4 years ago. It's when I first got on YouTube. And I didn't know him from Adam. And we kind of knew each other a teeny bit. And it was at the time where it was me, Jeff, Fabio, Crow. Everyone was real plugged in with each other. And we were all talking. And it was when YouTube was new. Damn, I can't talk. It was when YouTube was new to us. And I think Jeff at the time, he might have had like 30,000 subs. He's almost to 100,000 now. Whew, that's a hell of an accomplishment. But he sent me this knife. And that was really nice of him to do that. And he didn't even know me. He said, you need a nice knife. And he actually made a private video and he sent it to me. He said, "This is the knife I'm going to send you." He went through the trouble to make a video to send it to me, to show me what he was sending me. And that's why this is real sentimental. I'll never part with it because of that. It's just a cool memory. And I use it pretty often, not a lot, but I do. And that's it, guys. That's my knife video. I don't know shit about knives. I feel real stupid making this video. This is just more of a show and tell. That's it. This is show and tell. I'm showing you, and I'm telling you nothing because I don't know shit.